Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, at least I hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm. I can
Fine.
see Svetlana talking, but
Can't hear me?
I can see both Svetlanas, but
Both.
I can't hear them. If you can hear me, please type yes, because I can't hear you guys.
I don't know why, but I see you.
Yes. Ladies here. Okay. Ladies first.
Mhm.
Ну, вообще-то, это, да-да, будет математика, термодинамическая. Это математика, физика, биология. Русский только я.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Ой, ёпть.
Hmm.
What are you celebrating, Svetlana? With wine.
Very cold. Very cold
I can't
and
hear anybody. This is annoying.
very cold.
But I can
And
see that all your
another
microphones are turned on.
is
You should
a
cook
lawless.
the red wine with some spices, spices,
Red wine was yesterday.
cinnamon and
Yes, today is
honey.
time for white Moldavian wine. Dry. How was your day? How was your some days, 2 days, previous days?
Yes. And as usual,
Mm.
come
Like
here.
usual.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just
Did
start
you
by giving us
work?
first presentation.
Yeah.
It's still converting.
Probably.
Oh, uh-huh. Yes, we have possessive. No, we haven't. No.
Нам очень сильно сложно слышать.
Hmm.
How to eat out and in.
All right, very good, everybody. Thank
Okay.
God. So, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I really appreciate you guys showing up today here
Yes.
on Thursday. I really do appreciate it. So, Svetlana, huh? Good, 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 good. I think we should all try that kind of learning next time. Yeah, with a
Yes,
little
yes,
glass of
yes.
something to
I will.
drink,
I
right?
will learn English with my pleasure.
All right.
Great.
And again, in
Okay.
term of classes, it's about eating. So
Well, yeah.
I'm ready.
It's a yeah. All right. Home classes, right? Beautiful.
You
All
will be
right.
happy after
Uh,
that.
okay. All
And
right.
I'm
Anyway.
free almost all week next week. So I have my freedom. Hallelujah. No guest.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. It's an experiment. Actually, I was actually thinking of trying. It was an experiment. I was thinking of trying the whole alcohol, and I was because I read an article about alcohol and language learning. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are
Does
you
it
I read an
help
sure
article
you?
about it.
it will be easy
Um.
to learn English
Well.
with alcohol?
Well, this is the thing. Well, this is the thing. Honestly, I can actually tell you that. Well, most of the Russian I've learned,
Yeah,
I can actually tell
with
you that most of
alcohol.
the Russian I've learned, yeah, we sort of
Yes,
learned to
yes.
drinking out with
Yes.
friends and something and stuff like that, right?
I
Sergey,
know.
are you trying to say something?
I have friends from Ireland. Oh,
From
I know
Ireland.
who's alcoholics. Yes, who's real alcoholics. Russian. Oh no, it's right. It's really child.
Child's play?
Yes, it's really child. If you compare Russian and Ireland, oh, Russian really it's
And
child.
Irish people? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. And who else has met any people or persons or group of individuals who were able to best beat and outdrink Russians? Anybody know? Well, because in my life, well, yes, I do agree with Svetlana to a degree. I still remember the first Scottish guy I met. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
you
Actually,
like
we
drink beer? Yogurt.
not necessarily beer, not necessarily beer. What happened was we had just come back from Iran and we were on a plane. I'm sorry, what?
No, no,
Sergey,
no.
Sergey, your
Yeah,
Yeah.
microphone
Sergey,
is
he's
on,
busy.
and I think you're
He's
having a
busy
little conversation in the
with his
background.
family. He's busy with his
Okay,
wife.
okay,
So
so this
from
is what happened. Sorry, Sergey.
sorry, I just remembered that in one of my previous company, I have colleague who has a musician degree in his past, and he
Mm.
described
Uh-huh.
one person who can play musician instruments only after he drinking a little bit cognac,
Oh.
and
See
even
what I'm saying?
before every exams, he drink he drank a little bit and then go pass these exams.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Maybe
So anyway,
maybe
well,
he had a down blood pressure. It's possible.
Low
Maybe.
blood pressure.
I don't
Yes,
really
low
know
blood
about any
pressure.
medical
Yeah.
restriction for him, but for sure I remember this story.
Okay. All right, guys. All right. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. So today, interestingly, today we are talking about eating out and eating in.
Yes.
So yes, the whole
Ah.
alcohol thing will be good.
Oh. Hmm.
I know, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
It's good,
what
really.
are what are we looking at here, guys? What are we looking at here?
Mm,
Shrimp,
What can we see in the picture?
shrimps,
shrimp,
shrimps,
Shrimps.
grilled,
Okay, we can see.
maybe.
shrimps.
Come, you can see shrimps, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Today I
the
bought them in
Okay.
shop.
today
Lucky
you bought
you.
what?
Today
Shrimps.
I bought them in discount in shop.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
You are
congratulations.
You're
lucky.
so lucky. Lucky woman.
Yes.
Mm.
My daughter
Well,
likes them very much.
okay.
If she doesn't walk, she can't eat this shrimps.
But
Sorry.
now she's working. She
Okay.
yesterday received her first salary.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So shrimps. How often do you guys so from what I understand, seafood is not that popular in Belarus, right? Seafood is not
Because
that
we
popular.
haven't real.
Yes.
Because maybe
Because we
low level
haven't.
of salary
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
I mean, in Belarus.
Yeah.
This
No,
was the
because
Okay.
main
we
reason why it's
haven't
not
we
popular.
haven't see.
Always
Because we haven't got a sea, right?
problem.
Yes.
Yes.
Firstly.
Okay, because we haven't got sea. Okay,
Yes.
understood, understandable. Um,
Yes.
uh, but as with everything, based on the whole supply and demand, I see that Belarusians love fish. Yes,
Yes.
Belarusians love seafood. Yes. So apart from prawns and shrimps, what other
Mhm.
seafoods have we got,
But
guys?
we can eat river fishes. It's
Octopus
So,
possible.
I like.
Yeah.
guys, I asked a question. Did you hear my question?
Yes. We
I
like
said apart.
octopus, sweet.
So
Octopus. Octopus
no,
we can't
octopus,
eat.
Why?
Why
guys.
can't it's
It's very expensive.
selling in shop.
So, guys, the word is pronounced octopus.
Octopus.
Okay,
Okay.
Octopus.
Yeah.
octopus.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, very good. What other words? What
Squid.
other seafood do we know? Squid.
Squid.
Thank you. Squid. All right. Okay. What other seafoods do we have? What other
Seafood,
seafoods do we have?
shrimps. Um,
Meat of
uh,
crab.
oysters. Oysters.
Oysters. Oysters.
Oysters. Yes. I ate
Oysters.
1 year ago.
You ate oysters
Mussels.
about it.
Yes. I was invited for 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 birthday party.
Okay.
So
And
it
at the
was
birthday
nice. Yes.
party, you had oysters.
Yes.
All right then. Okay, very good. And any other kind of
Mussels.
seafood?
Mussels.
Mussels, beautiful. Okay, mussels, beautiful. Okay, any other type, guys? Let's choose our favorite.
Octopus.
Maria,
Meat of
Seabass.
do you like seafood?
Seabass. Seabass.
Sebastian.
I'm sorry, who? What is that?
Seabass. It's fish. Seabass. Fish.
Okay.
Salmon.
Okay.
Uh,
Ocean
I'm sorry. Could
fish.
you say it again?
Maybe
Okay,
forel.
forel.
No,
Yeah.
the trout.
Forel. Farel. Mm.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
coral.
I
Like
don't think I know what that is. I'm not sure I know
trout.
what that
It's
is.
trout. Coral is a trout. If I don't mistaken.
I
I'm not
have,
sure I
Salmon.
know what the
I
second.
have two translation like trout and forel for same fish.
Yes, trout.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. So which ones are most common here
Caviar.
in
We have
Belarus?
a caviar also.
You have what now? I'm sorry.
Caviar.
Caviar. Black and red. Caviar.
Yes.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yes.
So who knows? How do we pronounce that
From
word
from
correctly in
Russia.
English?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot
I'm
of.
sorry. Does anybody know how to correctly pronounce that word?
Which
Where?
exactly word?
The last word you mentioned.
Caviar.
So caviar. Thank you. All right. Okay. So it's a caviar. All right. Caviar. So
Caviar.
all right. All right. Beautiful caviar. So in Belarus, what kind of seafood is predominant? It's very popular here in Belarus. Any seafood here?
Yes, fish. Always fish.
I'm sorry, come again?
It's
Fish.
popular river fish. River.
Fish.
River.
In
Okay.
previous
All right.
age,
Beautiful.
it was herring. And we have some special meal with herring, like herring under fur, under coat.
Oh, okay. I think that's the Christmas food, right? Yes.
Ah,
The
yes,
New
yes,
Year
yes,
food.
yes.
Yeah,
The New
Yes.
Year salad, right? Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's good. That's good. So, talking about that salad, for example, could you
Salad?
actually buy it in a restaurant?
Mm.
Could you
No,
buy it in a restaurant?
no,
No.
no,
Why?
because I hate salads.
Expensive, man.
Also,
Because she
Why?
hates salads.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And who here knows how to? Okay, but what if I'm a foreigner? Do I have to wait for New Year to eat this, or can't I just go to a restaurant, maybe Vasati or Lido, and buy this food now?
Yes, you can buy
Yeah,
Lido.
of course. You don't need to wait the new
Yeah.
year.
So you can buy it in Lido. All
You're
Mm-hmm.
free
right.
to go to restaurants, yeah, and buy
Okay.
everything that you
Добавочная.
want.
Okay. All right. Very good. So still about um food, about this salad, this New Year salad. Um,
What?
Yes.
who here knows how to make
Olivier.
them? Oh, no, no,
Olivier.
the first one. The
Everybody
first. So
knows.
the
Everybody
podshuka.
knows how make
Food,
salad
Svetlana, it's
Olivier.
about food.
Okay. And so let's not generalize. Everybody knows. I don't know. Sergey, do you know how to make it?
No, my wife only cooks, and I don't follow this rule to have Olivier every New Year. I like Greek salad and Caesar salad, and that's
No,
it.
yes.
So it's only two salads that we all often have at New Year.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't like
Okay then.
Olivier.
Mm.
That's good.
Sometimes I can buy it on lunch. I mean Olivier salad,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it
Mm.
for me.
Okay.
You can buy Olivier salad online.
Mm-hmm.
On lunch, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, very
Mm-hmm.
good. Um, uh, so probably our topic. So our topic for today is eating out and eating in. All right, eating out and eating in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take it step by step here. Okay. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
that we don't. We're going to try to cover both things. Just quickly, just for the sake of, so that we can save time. How often do you eat out? We'll start
Eat
with
out.
Sergey. So
Mm.
how often do you eat out? How often do you eat out? Sergey, we'll start with Sergey,
Uh,
please.
Very rarely.
So for me, probably 2 or 3 times in a week.
2 or 3
Sometimes,
times a week.
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we
And
order sushi. Sometimes
oh,
we
not
order
bad, not
some
bad.
woks and
Mm.
yeah, such kind of food.
okay. All right, that's good. And Maxime, thank you for joining us. Maxime,
Thanks,
so
Peter.
how often do you eat out, Maxime?
Mm.
I don't know, like, since this whole stuff with the coronavirus, I've been eating out maybe once. Uh,
You've eaten out just once.
yeah.
Ooh. Okay. And when you eat out, what kind of things do you order?
I usually order some Asian food. sushi.
Asian food.
Yeah,
Okay.
or woks.
Oh, walk. Okay, very good. And thank you very much, Maxine. What about you, Svetlana? How often do you eat out?
If I'm working and if my hotel is open, I'm I'm eating when I'm working. So every day in my work day. But
Ah, so you eat
yes,
out when you work? Yes, you eat out
yes,
when you
yes,
work.
yes, 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 yes.
Aha, okay.
But 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
uh, I wanted my friend helped me with my home stuffs and he fixed my shelves and
Okay.
my kitchen, and I invited him to celebrate my birthday. It was my birthday was in March, but I invited him to celebrate in May. That's all because coronavirus. We were in where we were in a hotel. Uh, we were in DoubleTree hotel. So that's all.
Okay.
We
So that was
were
the
we
last
were
time.
eating soup. Yes, we were eat,
That was
we were eating soup. So
okay.
that's all.
Thank you very much. Okay. And second, Svetlana, please. Svetlana, how often do you eat
Last
out?
time I've been eating out in Thailand in December.
Sorry, the last time you ate out
Mm,
was when?
In
in
Thailand,
December.
In
Oh,
Thailand.
when I was
Thailand.
Oh,
broke, yes. Usually when I'm broke, I'm eating out, not in hotel.
usually when you're abroad. Okay. All right. And who else have we got here? Who else have we got
So
here?
you decided to fly to Thailand
I
for
would,
dinner?
I would. I've been in Thailand in December. I
Okay. Thank you very much, Svetlana. Okay.
Stop to make me jealous.
so why?
Maria. Okay. So Maria, how often do you eat out?
Not very often because I'm living not like in the center of Minsk. I'm living in yeah in Minsk, but on like border with
Outside, maybe.
yeah in Minsk, but on board with the Minsk region.
Mm.
Uh, and to came to come to center of Minsk, I need to spend some time, so I don't do it very often.
Outskirts. Mm.
Yeah, because it's tired and I need to use public transport, and I don't want to use it.
I'm sorry. So, okay. Thank you, Maria. So, Natalia, please. How often do you eat out?
Um, Actually, I prefer to eat out when I meet with my friends. I think it's once a week or once in 2 weeks.
Okay. And when you eat out, what kind of things do you order?
We prefer to go for breakfast, for late breakfast. Now in
Mm-hmm.
Minsk, it's really popular in weekends.
Mm.
Or just we take coffee with croissant.
Mm.
Cool.
Ah,
Okay. And Dennis?
Three times a week,
he's
but
he's
before
busy. Mm.
Sorry?
3 times a week,
Mm.
but before disease, now sit at home
Okay.
and no come to a restaurant.
You don't go to restaurants. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, very good, very good, very good. So,
Sure.
mhm.
Mm.
So we have a picture here, all right? Okay.
Yes.
Who understand? So we have agreed that these are shrimps, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
With
the food
special
here,
sauce.
exactly right. So if you look at the picture, the food we're
Mm-hmm.
looking at is what we like to call a honey garlic butter shrimp. Honey garlic butter shrimp. Does that sounds interesting? Yeah, doesn't
Ingredient.
it?
Honey.
Yeah. Honey
The
garlic butter
sauce.
shrimp.
Yes,
So
yes,
who
yes,
has
garlic.
so has anybody here tried this kind of what do we call it, meal before? Anybody here tried it before? No?
Uh,
No.
no, no.
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 Okay.
I'm from Black Sea, and when I was a child, we were eating shrimps without sauce.
We used to
Absolutely.
eat. We
We
used to
use
eat.
it. We
Like,
use it.
for instance, this one, because I've tried shrimps with condensed milk and wasabi.
Mm.
Are you serious?
And yeah, exactly. You can take, you can. I don't know whether this restaurant is still open in Minsk. It's called Vinnie John's Pub. Yeah, but there they serve such kind of dish, and to be honest, it was really tasty.
Fillet. But it had to be fillet shrimps.
What do you mean by fillet?
Fillet очищенные.
Ah, yeah, sure. They are.
Sure.
Let's look at how you make this dish, all right? So first you have to marinate the shrimp.
Yes.
Okay, you have to marinate the shrimp. I know that Belarusians love to marinate stuff. You guys marinate everything. Chicken, tomatoes.
No.
All right, very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so first you have to marinate the shrimp. Okay, you are going to marinate the shrimp
Why?
with honey.
Because food is not good quality. So everybody wants to cover quality under marinade. So it's so easy.
Okay, so when you marinate the food, that's your fancy way of making the food better. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Ah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
and then
Yes, yes, yes.
so you marinate the food for 30 minutes. Okay, okay, and then you melt the butter. Okay, so um, uh, you cook the shrimp and then you add sauce with shrimp. Okay, okay. So I'm not going to be stereotypical, so I'm going to ask everybody, based on the what are we looking at? This thing that we're looking at, this step-by-step description of how to make of how to make this particular dish.
Recipe.
Thank you very much. It's called a recipe. Very good. A recipe.
Yes,
Very nice. Okay.
recipe.
Okay. And so where in Minsk? So I think was that Sergey? Yes, was Sergey?
Yeah.
Sergey was or was that Maxim? I think. Who said that he has tried something similar to this before? Was that Maxim or Sergey?
It was
Who said
Maxim.
that he
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, it
Maxim.
was me.
Okay. All right. So where else in Minsk do you think you can try something like this? Where else in Minsk do you think you can try something like this? Anywhere else?
You can order on internet, online.
Okay, that's good. Okay. And for what kind of mood would you buy this? For breakfast, lunch, dinner, or
Dinner.
weekend? Dinner, right? Okay.
Never.
Who said never?
I
Natalia.
no,
Why?
no,
You don't like shrimp?
it's not Natalia, it's me.
Maria.
I don't
Maria.
like seafood.
You don't like shrimp? No?
I don't like shrimp and seafood or only fish. Because I don't know why.
Well, don't worry. You were born in the best country in the world. No fish here. Um, all right. Okay. And then the next one we have. The next one we have is
I like fish, but I don't
Heritage.
like other.
Селедка.
It's a salmon.
Yeah, it's steak of salmon.
Herring. Oh, yes, it's salmon, yes. With potatoes and Фасоль не знаю. Забыла.
So, what are we looking at? Again, what do you call it? It's a
Mashed
It's
potato with salmon.
so mashed potatoes, salmon. So
potatoes,
please, guys,
salmon.
please remember, in salmon you don't pronounce the L. So
Yeah,
salmon, all right?
Salmon.
So mashed potatoes, salmon. Okay.
Salmon.
And what is the green looking thing on the side? What do you call that?
Beans.
Фасоль, but I don't
Beans.
know.
Thank you.
Beans.
You call them beans, right? Okay, we call them green beans. Okay.
Green
All right.
beans.
Okay. So let's see what we have here.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is called maple glazed salmon. Maple glazed what? Salmon. How do you make it?
With garlic.
So we have some.
It's
Very
so
good.
good, really.
Looks good, right? Yes. We have some
Looks good.
vocabulary here. We have broil, brush,
Yes,
bake,
brush.
sprinkle. Okay.
Sprinkle with
what
the
is that?
rub
So you know what
Brush.
sprinkle is, yes?
with butter.
What things
Yeah.
do you sprinkle? Salt, for example?
Salt,
Yes.
sprinkle,
Okay.
some spices.
Some spices,
Spice.
right? Some spices. Spices.
Oh yes, yes.
Very
It's
good.
good, really,
Okay.
but I think it's salmon grill salmon.
Grilled salmon. Grilled salmon,
Grill
right?
salmon.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. And the next thing we have here is called
Paella.
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 Alright.
Oh. I
Usually
was eating. Oh yes, yes. I was eating in Spain. Yes.
Spain, usually.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Very
Alright.
popular.
Very popular in Spain. Good.
Yes,
Okay.
very popular and very cheap in Spain.
rice
Okay.
and seafood.
Yes.
All right.
Rice and seafood and vegetables.
But this is not seafood. This is chicken, actually.
Chicken, yes. It's
But
possible.
usually seafood with rice and vegetables.
Okay.
It's called paella.
All right. Does anybody know how to make? Does anybody here know how to make paella?
Yes, everybody know.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I also don't know.
Nah, Svetlana was being sarcastic. All right, Svetlana was
It's so
being
easy.
sarcastic.
I did it.
If I
once.
can do, everybody can do. I'm believe it.
That's one way to put it. Sorry, I heard a guy say he did it. What guy did it? Was that Sergey, Maxim?
With me again. Yeah, I tried it once. I did paella with
Really?
seafood. Yeah, that was not.
And how
difficult,
did- And how did it come out? Was it good? Eatable?
Oh yeah, pretty good. Even though I do not like most of the seafood, like I don't know, like not shrimps, but other stuff such as mussels, for example.
Uh-huh.
But even though altogether it was very tasty.
Cool.
Agree.
All right. Okay, I think that's enough of this mouth-watering dishes. Okay, so let's come back to Belarus. All right, let's come back to Belarus.
Okay, but if we
you're a
back to
foreigner-
Belarus or Russia, its main dishes is herring.
It's potato.
Herring, right?
with
Yes.
potato. Yes.
So if I'm a
Oh, herring, yes.
So, as a foreigner in Belarus, if I come to Belarus as a foreigner and I ask you to make me something, what dish would you make me? Or even, let's say, as a foreigner in Belarus, we decide to go out.
Okay, it will be potato pine.
Come again?
Potato pine.
I'm sorry, can someone translate that? I don't know what that is.
Confused, you mean draniki?
Драники, да.
Oh, so we call
Potato.
them. So they are
Potato.
potato pancakes. Potato pancakes.
Pancake, yes. And vodka and herring.
Why vodka? Vodka is Russian.
Because foreigner has to be glad
You mean
and happy.
So sorry, could you say
Mama,
that again? So first, definitely you say
60 degrees.
herring. Okay, what else?
Potato pancake.
Pancake.
Potato
yes.
pancakes.
Yes. And what?
Potato.
I forgot how to spell potato.
Because
Potato
Cognac to
pancakes.
spell it's difficult to,
And
to
what else?
understand for Belarusians. Please vodka.
Potato pancakes and what else? Someone said vodka, yes? Come again?
Самогон.
Interesting.
It's vodka. Type of vodka. Самогон.
Handmade vodka.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Handmade.
Okay. And is that it? Foreign in Belarus. That's it. That's the 3 foods. Come on, guys. We're eating out. Remember?
We have
Remember?
смаженка. Special Belarusian meal.
What do you call it?
Смаженка.
And what and how do you make that? What is that made from?
From
It's
dough.
like little pizza.
Mhm.
Like a little pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Smashing
That
fat,
with
little
the stuff
pizza.
on the top.
Okay. Then.
Very good. Very good. All right. Very good. Very
Your dog
nice.
understands Russian?
Yeah, I think actually he's my girlfriend's dog, but yeah, he has to. Yeah. Very nice.
Maybe borscht.
Борщ.
The Ukrainian.
Oh yes.
But
Borscht,
in
borscht, borscht.
Belarus, it's
Ukrainian
also
red
same.
borscht.
Ukrainian soap, we call it.
We have shavel. Green borscht.
But borscht is better than sherry.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So this is
Cold soup. Холодник. It's a Belarusian, I think.
Belarusian soup. Okay. So we have agreed on what I am going to eat if you're taking me out. So the question now is where? Where am I going to eat this thing?
Where? Everywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere?
Anywhere and in every home.
Okay.
In every family.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
And
chicken soup.
what do you mean chicken soup? Is that a Belarusian delicacy?
No,
Yes.
it's not Belarusian. It's all over the world.
The common.
International, right? Okay.
Yeah, international.
But all right. So these are the foods these are what you eat if you eat out, yes? But what about typical Belarusians? When typical Belarusians eat out, what do they eat?
Potato.
It depends.
Depends,
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
It depends on what.
I think in pox they like. I know.
They like what?
Pox.
What is it?
Свинину.
Pork.
Pork, okay? Just pork, okay? Very good. Okay, and so what about eating in? So if, for example, my girlfriend is inviting me to her house, okay, to meet her parents, what kind of food should I expect to eat?
As we said, it's
What you've discussed. Yeah, herring,
Yes.
vodka.
It depends when you want to
Potato
eat
pancakes.
and when you will order
Okay,
to cook
So
for yourself.
so the list here is not very big. Okay, all right. Now is going to be the interesting part. Now's the interesting part. If I want to surprise my girlfriend, okay, and make
Okay.
something Belarusian,
No, I don't know.
I need to cook 2 dishes. Nothing too fancy, but you get what I mean. So I need you guys to help me. What kind of food should I cook?
potato.
Belarusian?
Yes, I
you
need to
have
cook
to
something
cook
Belarusian.
your African food. Special.
Well, my girlfriend is Belarusian. I want to cook something Belarusian for
I
her.
understand. If you want to surprise your girlfriend, you have to cook something special from your country.
Belarusian? No, I want to cook something Belarusian because I don't think
Okay.
I will not find the ingredients I need. So ladies, come on,
Okay.
let's brainstorm.
Salmon.
It's like potato pancake. You can try.
Okay.
do this.
My
Caviar,
girlfriend doesn't like
caviar.
potato pancakes.
I recommend you caviar,
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 you mean?
caviar,
Caviar? Well, you
caviar.
don't cook it, you just
Martini,
buy it.
martini, please. Olives.
I want to
What is
please,
Belarusian out of this?
exactly, that's the question, right? What's Belarusian here? Oh, and by the way, she's coming with her mother. So what do you think I should cook? I don't think her mother is a good idea to buy a martini for her mother now. I don't think it's a good idea. So ladies, come on, ladies, help a brother out.
Okay, cognac, Napoleon for her father.
No, I'm not inviting her father, don't worry. I'm inviting just her mother and herself. Maria, come on, if your boyfriend invited you over, what would you want him to cook?
Cake.
I should make a cake?
Yes.
Cake?
Bake the cake.
What?
You
Okay.
like cake.
What kind of Natalia's like, no.
Okay, you have to buy some chocolate.
Okay, let's discuss this. All right, let's do a survey here. Okay, give me a minute. Let's create a survey here. Got your opinions and feedback. So, what to cook? All right, how about that? Okay, so multiple choice. So, cake. So I don't really want to make cake, man. I don't want to make cake.
You can stew cabbage with some mushrooms.
I can make what?
Cabbage.
Cabbage? Okay.
Cabbage and mushrooms. Okay, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Cabbage and mushrooms. Cabbage and mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, and how do you make that? Guys, can you help me? How do you make that?
You have to have some meat, pork meat, cabbage,
Pork meat.
carrot.
Okay. And what do you do with the meat? Do you marinate them?
Cucumber and mushrooms.
You need what?
Pickled cucumbers and the mushrooms.
Oh yes. It's salad,
So,
vegetarian
2 things.
salad. Yes, tomatoes, cucumbers.
Okay, and what do you do with the vegetables? Do you grind them? Do you slice them?
Chop
Chop
them
them?
and stew.
You just chop them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what about the meat? What do you do with the meat? Do you marinate it, grill it, fry it?
No,
What do you do?
without marinade. You all boil and then you stew with vegetables. Stew with vegetables. And the
Okay,
leaf.
so I make a
Vegetarian.
stew. Thank you, Maxine, for the link.
It's a delicious meal. If you go like cabbage.
Okay. All right then. All right. Okay, let's stewed cabbage. There we go. Thank you very much. All right. This is good.
Have you thought about
Oh,
making borscht?
is it supposed to look like that?
Borscht.
Borscht.
Soup
It's
with
nice.
Is it supposed to look like that?
It's a red Ukrainian soup. Very tasty, really.
Okay.
Oh, barbecue. Oh, yes, I like it.
So, all right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
kebab. You can make shish kebab.
Oh, machanka. Yes.
Oh yes, machanka is also very interesting.
It's really Belarusian dish. Yes.
I think I tried the machanka once. Yeah.
So you were happy?
There was meat in it, so yes. But at the same time, I felt like it was a little fatty, like super fatty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was too
all
much
right
anchor then.
That wasn't too much answer. Yeah.
In
I feel like
summer,
the machanka thing.
yes, in summer here likes really it's cold Lithuanian soup. Cold Lithuanian soup. It's very tasty, but it's hot. It's if hot weather.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to ask is, so we're going to talk a little about, well, what do you call it? comfort food. Comfort food. What
Comfort
do you
food.
guys understand by when I say the word comfort food? What do you understand by comfort food?
Maybe processed food. Like
No,
green
you know.
peas, comfort food.
About preferable
Comfort food.
food.
Это как полуфабрикаты. Processed food,
No,
you mean?
no,
No? Comfort
No?
food?
Comfort food.
Healthy food?
Like
not
fast
necessarily.
food?
No,
Maybe fast
no,
food?
not
Maybe
necessarily. No.
you
Okay, so guys, so when I say
everyday food.
comfort food, this is it. Comfort food is food that you eat
Привычная
to
еда.
relax
Yes, yes,
yourself.
yes. Yeah,
It's food
yeah,
that
yeah.
you eat to relax. Okay,
Typical,
it's
typical food. Typical food.
not typical
For
food. No, no, no,
this,
not nothing
for this
typical about it.
area.
Nothing typical about it. Comfort food
No.
is food you eat to relax. Food that reminds you of a
Junk food.
past. Food that sort of takes you to a good time, a good memory or something, right?
Ah.
Comfort food. Okay, so example for me, I'd say comfort food, especially here in Belarus, is well, it's not plov, but it's like a mixture of plov and rice and vegetables, right, with vegetables.
Ah, yes,
So
yes, yes.
it looks like plov, but it's got
But it's
vegetables in
like
it,
a paella, really.
something like that. For me, that's a comfort food because we have the same thing in Nigeria, and it used to be my favorite, and that's the only thing similar to what we have over there that I can eat here. So for me, yes, it's a very good comfort food. And so I'd like to ask you guys then, what's your comfort food? But we'll start from the bottom up this time. So we're starting with Dennis. Dennis, have you got a comfort
Uh,
food? It can be a snack. Dennis, please, Dennis. It can be a snack, it can be a drink, comfort food. Dennis? Dennis,
Dennis.
are you with us?
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay. Something sweet and the bar after work. It's super. Come to relax.
I'm sorry, what kind of soup?
No, sweet. Some kind of sweet candy bars,
Chocolate.
Okay. Chocolate.
especially after work day.
Okay.
So beer?
His,
Beer?
What?
his sweet tooth. Понятно.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Dennis. Okay. Natalie, what about you?
Actually, it depends from my mood and from the day. Sometimes I prefer to have wine.
Wine.
Good food.
Yeah.
Good choice.
There we go. All right, there we go.
But
Okay, so
usually I prefer some warm food. I mean, not a snack or just not only yogurt, but some soup or just a normal dish. Food.
okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, okay. And who's the next person on our list? We've got Maria. What's your comfort food?
Typical Belarusian food.
I mean, well, a food that
Okay.
reminds you
What
of your
is typical?
childhood.
Draniki?
No, like not. We have
Samagon?
only. No, not
Food that make you relax.
Okay. Bet.
maybe some simple and tasty food that um, I can easily make.
Okay, for example.
For example, just mashed potato, maybe with meat.
Mashed potatoes with meat.
With meat.
Okay. Sounds like
or
something
or,
interesting.
or like rice with the meat. I like
Rice with
meat.
meat. Okay. And then what about for Svetlana?
Number one.
Svetlana Darahova.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
I
pronouncing that
don't know
wrong.
I don't know my number, but okay. It's when I back from my job. It's always about 10 o'clock in the evening. So I
Okay.
prefer don't eat.
You prefer not eating.
Not eating, yes.
Only drinking.
Why is that?
Only drinking, yes. And but because I have how to explain when I am working, I have to I have time to eat twice a day. So for me, it's enough.
Okay.
But when I go to my when I I'm when I can visit my parents, when they invite me to visit them, I always eat soup.
What kind of soup?
Especially I like really Ukrainian red soup.
Is that borscht you're talking about?
Yes, it's borsch.
Uh-huh. So that's your comfort food.
Yes, it's my comfort
All
food.
right.
They like soups.
Okay.
My father likes soup, and my mother always do it for him.
Makes
So
it. Makes it for. She always
yes.
makes it for him. Okay. And what about after Svetlana, please? What's your comfort food?
I like beef steak. I cook it
Mm.
by myself. It takes 2 minutes to cook them. It with garlic, without oil, only spice.
Okay.
Very delicious.
A steak, you mean?
It's your steak?
Spice,
It's steak?
spice, steak, yes, beef steak.
Mm. Not
Great
bad.
choice.
It's a chunk of beef. You have to put some garlic in the middle of the steak,
Mm-hmm.
heat on the flame 2 minutes, and then 6 minutes in the microwave. It's delicious. And with some sauce, I don't remember how to do it, very cold, but in Russian it's klukva.
Ah,
You
yes, yes.
uh, make
Mm.
the special sauce with the
Yes.
honey, cognac, and
Mm.
spice. And you put on the table steak and this sauce. It's delicious. Take only 10 minutes
Mm.
to
Sorry,
cook.
did you
Am
say
I?
that? Sorry, did you say that you cook it in a microwave?
Mm.
It's the second time in the microwave, but firstly you have to on the stone. Uh,
Cranberry. Mm.
1 minute one side and 1 minute another side, but in a very big flame, without oil.
So, okay, so
You
meat with
only,
cranberry.
you
Got it.
Okay.
only spread oil on the meat, not on the pan.
Am I the only one that wants to comfort with Svetlana after that description? That don't worry, Svetlana. If I'm going through a trouble in life, I will definitely call you. Okay, I like your comfort food. All right, Sergey. So what's your comfort food, man?
Mm, It's difficult to choose one dish because usually my wife cooks perfect and she knows my something like my list of favorite dish and she knows
Oh,
that I hate
so you have list?
and she
It's good.
never cooked me that I hate and I like different one during the week. So mm, what is my best dish of comfort dish? I don't know. It's difficult to choose only one.
Mhm. So, but do you like
Yeah.
meat? Do you like meat, fish? What do you prefer for your dinner?
Mm, Usually, maybe 80% it's some dish with meat, and 20% it's
Mm.
dish with some red fish.
Mm-hmm. Not bad, not bad. Redfish. Okay.
But in a lot of shop you can buy with some discount this fish, and yeah. But maybe I'm wrong, because I mean, I work in IT sphere and it's not difficult.
Do you have a shopping? You or your wife?
Now usually me, because my wife all the day stay with my son, who is also remote studying at his school. And I prefer go to office, because here only me and one another guy who have the same situation. His children study from home. It's difficult to work from there.
Understand.
So after my work, I usually go to shop, and
So it's your business to go for shopping.
yeah.
Okay.
For nowadays, only on Saturday or Sunday, we are going to have shopping for both of us.
I remember another healthy food like cheese pancake. It's a сырники in Russian.
Yes. Yes. Every mom, every
Every
morning
morning.
did it. Yes,
Yeah.
for us. It's
Cottage
absolutely true.
and flour and eggs. Andy, you can cook for your girls. Cheese pancake.
I know. Is do it. So don't
He speaks,
worry.
but I did not hear him.
Yeah.
Well, my mother liked to do it. I'm absolutely happy with my father. My mother is the best cook. Old school, old Russian school. Hey, Andy, where are you?
He is mute. Without speaking.
He is dreaming about Russian women. Okay, no worries.
Still no sound. No, we can't hear you, Andy. We only see you.
Yeah, we only see you, but hear each other, except you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I told you, he fall in dreams.
Maybe he's in Nirvana or something like that.
Maybe he's dreaming about borscht.
Because of him disappear.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's difficult for him to hear our English more than 1 hour, and he decided that's enough.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Okay, guys. I need to have a break.
Now he hear everybody. he
And us.
can hear.
Okay,
So
can you guys hear me
guys,
now?
Yes.
oh yes.
Can you guys hear me now?
Where have you been? What
Alright,
did you
good.
do?
Oh, yes.
No, I don't know what happened. My internet just went. My
We
internet connection
worry
just went
about
off.
you.
It's a little flat.
Really.
Okay, all right. Thank you, everybody. And so our last thing for today is
I still haven't mentioned my comfort food. So,
I'm sorry. Come.
yeah,
You say?
the point. I just want to mention my comfort food. As already Maria mentioned, I guess I want to name mashed potatoes, but I would also say that, as for me, the pasta with grated cheese is a kind of comfort food.
Pasta with grated cheese. Okay.
I don't know, like any kind of pasta, like spaghetti with grated cheese, and it's a taste of my childhood.
Oh yes.
And also,
Do you remember? Do you remember from childhood? It's a dish.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
pasta with Pavlovsky. Pasta
Yes.
Pavlovsky.
No, it's not.
Bolognese.
It would be Pavlovsky
Yeah,
if it is
bolognese, yeah.
with
Bolognese.
beef, but in this case, it's only with cheese.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Elsa from childhood, really.
Also, grechka with beef is also kind of it.
All right. Good. Sure.
Why are you so sad, Andy?
Oh
I
no, I'm
don't
not sad. I'm
know.
just a little distracted.
He
Work
he's
stuff. Don't worry.
he's
Okay.
hungry. He's hungry.
Yeah. All this food talk is making me hungry. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about possessive nouns. All right, guys. Let's talk about
Yeah,
possessive nouns for a little bit. Okay.
yeah,
You mouth
Let's
Yeah,
talk
sweat.
about
yeah,
possessive nouns for a little bit. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So we have boy, singular noun, right? A boy. Good. A boy. And then we have a
Mm,
singular possessive. We have a boy's Sony,
mm,
a boy's Sony radio. All right. A boy's Sony radio. So in English, when we have a possessive, right? When we make possessives, we add apostrophe s to a word. Yes. This we already know. But what's the interesting thing here?
this-
Um, uh, for plurals, for example, okay, you don't necessarily add an S. All you do is you add an apostrophe, okay? But please note, this is only for regular plurals, okay? Like we see here, only for regular plurals, okay? If we have irregular plurals, for example, child and children, then the okay, you use the first rule. Okay, you have an apostrophe and then you have a s. Good. So, for example, if we have the word scissors, well, no,
mhm.
scissors. Yeah, we have the word scissors. We say scissor. You put an s. That's it, right? And
Yes,
this,
yes, yes,
we have the word men. So man, men, you say the men's toilet, right? Apostrophe S.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
but you say it's a dog's playground. Okay, but if you have many dogs,
Mhm.
then dogs, or for example, my parents' house, right? So you have
Yes, yes, yes.
parents, apostrophe, then house. Good?
Yes, yes, yes.
Very good. But please be careful though. Please be careful though. If the word, for example, Jesus, for example, James, words that have names that have S at the end,
Mhm.
with these ones you can go either way. You can put an S, you can decide not to put an S. There's actually not a lot of difference there, all right? But remember that you have to pronounce them Jameses. So for example, the name James, right? You can go both ways, right? Can I write here? Can I write on the screen? No, I can't. All right, don't worry. But it's a presentation. Yes. No. Yes. Can I? Okay, so we have, for example, the name James. Okay. If it's James's shoe, I'm echoing. So you say James. You can say James's
Mhm.
or James's shoe.
James shoe, yeah.
Both are correct. James's shoe, not James
Mhm.
shoe, but James's shoe. Okay. The same thing with
James's shoe.
names that
James
yes,
is
same thing with names that
shoe.
end in s. Good. All right. Very good. Um, uh, but there are some words that don't have a possessive form. Okay. Usually these are inanimate things. So, for example, we have a door, and the door has a handle.
Mhm.
We don't say door's handle, as in Russian. You say okay, as in Russian. But in English,
Mhm.
you just say door handle
The handle. Ah, the
as a
handle.
compound noun. Okay, a compound noun. Good. So
Mhm.
please remember that possessives are used only with people.
Mhm. Mm.
in
Okay.
English. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we have an example here. Instead of the team's color, right? You say the color of the team, right? You see? But if you say the team's color, then you actually mean the people, not necessarily the team, but the people. Okay. All right. And the next one here. So
Sorry, Andy, could you please return back to the previous slide?
yes, please.
Regarding the rule that you've mentioned, that possessives are only used with people,
Possessive only with
but
yes.
there is in the first paragraph, like for the singular possessives, there is a storm in the example, and it's the storm's center, but not the storm center.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't say that. I'd say the center of the storm. I would say the center
Yeah,
of the storm.
okay.
So it's a little of an error there. All right. I would say the center of the storm. Okay. For example, you say the city center, right? You
Yeah,
say the city
exactly.
center.
Yeah,
You don't say the
the center.
city's.
Yeah.
You don't say the
Yeah.
city's
City
center, right?
center.
Okay. So you say car key, not your car's key. Stuff like that. All right. Please be careful with those ones. It's just
Thanks.
it's a mistake here in the presentation. Okay. There's a little error there in the presentation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. Okay, and then also another interesting thing with these one is that sometimes you can use them to talk about places. Okay, still on the whole possessive. Okay, so let's say I'm going to my grandmother's house. I can just say that I am going to my grandmother's.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to my grandmother's. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
House.
automatically it means I'm going to my grandmother's house. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
same thing. You can say I'm going to the doctor's. That's it. All right. You don't have to say I'm going to the doctor's office. You can just say I'm going to the doctor's. Okay. All right. Very good. And but please also remember if you're talking about two people. So let's say we have Alex and Maria.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't say it's Alex's and Maria's shoe. You just say it's Alex and Maria's
Mm-hmm.
toy, for example, right?
On the
It's Alex
second.
and okay, Alex and give me a minute, sorry. Maria's okay
Choice.
toy. Good.
On the
All
second,
right.
please.
Only on the second word. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. But the only exception where we sort of tend to use possessives for inanimate thing is in time expressions. Okay. In time expressions. For example, I can say that I have been teaching English for 6 years. No, that's 4 years. But I can say that I have a 4 years experience in teaching English.
With the hyphen.
Yes. Okay. I can say I have a 4 years experience. Okay, in teaching English, and that also will be correct. Okay. Good. All right. And then please remember that if it's an inanimate thing, then you have to use what? You have to use a off. Okay. You have to use a off. Okay. Very good. So you can say my brother's friend, okay, or a friend of my brother's. So Tom is my brother's friend. Or you can say that Tom is a friend of my brother's. And both of these are correct. Okay. So then what then do we use for inanimate things, for other nouns that are not people? We use a compound noun. What's a compound noun? A compound noun are two words joined together, okay, where the first word is describing the second word. Good. Compound nouns can come in three different forms. They can come in form number one, can be, as you can see, the word shoelace.
With the ship always, friendship, and so on.
Okay. So, for example, okay, let's use the example we have here, aircraft. Okay, aircraft. So this is a craft that's in the air, right? Aircraft, for example, right? Marketplace. So some of these words go together. But if you take an example from the page, you see, for example, knife edge, right? Knife edge. That one is hyphenated, an hyphen, right? Right here, there's an hyphen, right? So compound nouns can be one word, can be hyphenated, or can be straight on more than one word. For example, brother-in-law, commander-in-chief. And they can also be two separate words. For example, seatbelt, okay? So in a car, you have a seatbelt. It's two words, but they go together, right? Seatbelt, good? All right, very nice, very nice.
Petrol station.
Petrol station, good, all right. And then these are some examples here, right? You see? Some examples here, all right. And some more examples. Good. So what else should we remember?
Andy, where are you?
I'm here. So what else should we remember? Okay, what else should we remember? Usually with containers, you use this is what is interesting. This one is interesting. This is beautiful. So please pay attention. With containers, a compound noun, for example, a wine bottle, focuses on the container. So if I say I can see a wine bottle, then automatically it means that this wine bottle is empty. But if there is wine inside the bottle, then automatically it becomes not a wine bottle, but a bottle of wine. Are we clear? Are we clear on that one?
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Okay. So if there is jar in a jam, if there is jar in a jam, okay, if there's jar in a jam, what do we have? Do we have a jar of jam, or we have a jams? We have a jar of jam.
Jar of jam.
We have a jar of jam because there's jam in it, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So please be careful with that one, okay? So if we have,
Okay.
good. All right. Okay. Very nice then. I suppose that's it. I suppose that's it. I don't think I have missed anything. Okay, perfect. Very good. I think that's all we have. Very good. Okay, so there we go. So please be careful with these ones, right? Because sometimes they're very different in Russian and in English, right? In Russian, you guys say "Dverная ручка." I don't understand how that's possible. In English, you just say door handle, right? Okay. And that's it. So the door handle here, these are two nouns, please remember. It's not an adjective, okay? Door handle is not an adjective. Okay, it's a noun, all right? Okay. So any questions with that on that topic, on that note? Any questions?
No.
No questions?
No, thank you.
All right. Well, very good then. Okay. All right. So you guys know where to find the exercises. Please find the exercises. Take a look at them. All right. If there are any questions, you can write a feedback or something. Okay. So I suppose that's everything for today. I really appreciate the flexibility you guys are allowing here. Okay. So it's gonna be for a little while. Okay. Just Mondays, Thursdays, until my Wednesdays are free again. Okay. So thank you very much. So I suppose see you guys on Monday then. All right. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Okay. So I suppose, ciao.
For your job.
Yes, I will. I definitely will. Yeah. I saw the website that Maxime said out. Actually, what?
Don't forget about recipe.
Exactly. I will. Recipe, correct. I won't forget about the recipe. Okay. All right, guys.
Yes.
So bye for now.
Don't forget to invite your girlfriend mothers.
Her mother.
Your girlfriend's mother.
Okay, I'll try to invite her mother. All right, guys. Ciao. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for the lesson.
You're very welcome.